Hello orienteering friends, welcome to the orienteering run recording. This is from the training we had last Saturday. It's an older map, but it was a little bit updated. It's in the like a slope, most of the thing, so it was pretty challenging, but I ran in this area several times, so for me it was very easy from the navigation point of view. I had some difficulties with my calves, especially one of the side muscles was aching a lot, so it was difficult for me to run properly all the way, but still I invite you to follow me and have some fun. Here we are at the start. The first control, I would almost say that's one of the usuals. It's this small knoll. I don't even know if it is properly visible nowadays, but certainly for me this was sort of easy because I already sort of knew approximate location of this control. So here I chose to go straight according to the bearing that I took, and then obviously I was trying to get to that small path, and then around these like little bit grown up bushes and small trees here. As you can see, there is a clearing, but it's not in the map. As I said, the map is a little bit old, but now I'm just trying to get around these young trees and continuing in the direction to the control. Here I was expecting that I will see the control, but as you can see, the control is sort of hidden behind these small trees, so it took me a little while to notice it. Here it is. As you can see, the knoll is really small. The second control, that was again sort of easy. I just took the bearing, and then there is a fence, so I have never been at that fence, but in the worst case I was guessing that there will be these electrical wires, this sort of very green area, non-runnable area, and that would stop me. Fortunately, the tree and the fence was visible soon, so I had no issue here to find the control number 2. Control number 3 was a little bit more tricky because it's sort of a valley, let's say, or some kind of contour. I think I wanted to run straight at first, but I was trying to avoid this hatched area probably, so I ran a little bit too much to the left and ended up at this, electrical wire, and for some time I just followed this direction, like I didn't want to go there, but I used it as a straight, not like a guiding line for me, let's say. And when I got here to this path, I had this wide open forest in front of me. I sort of knew where I am, so I was picking up the best way down. It was a little bit too steep here, so I was kind of afraid not to fall down. So my advance was slow here, and then yeah, I think I didn't pick the bearing properly, or got thrown out of the proper direction a little bit. So as you can see, the contours here are very curvy, so you don't really see like behind some of the like small hills. So I missed the proper valley. So here, yeah, here I remember I picked I advanced a little bit further in this direction, which was not good, and then I turned around, and because somewhat I feel that I'm too far away, and here it was. So a little bit of searching here. It wasn't the fastest, but not bad. I didn't spend too much time looking for the control. Control number 4, that was probably the longest leg in this training, and as you can see, there is a really big and steep not cliff, slope in front of me. So like I didn't really want to run all around this green forest, like non-runnable forest, because I would lose some of the height, and I didn't want to run like straight up or along the contours. It seemed like very steep, and so I decided to run somewhat uphill and then cross this greenish area if possible somewhere. Fortunately, it was not that grown up. As you can see, the trees are not that big, and they were actually like there was a lot of space in between them, so it wasn't that dense. It was actually very runnable. So I was able to pass probably in the half of the hill here, and then just sort of follow the contours. And here, yeah, I'm climbing up. Probably this was a bit unnecessary here, but around this point I already started to follow the contour. Maybe I was just trying to avoid the branches here, but I think it was a good solution, because when I looked in the live logs recordings, my time in this leg was among one of the top 5, let's say. I think I was second, maybe third, and so I was quite pleased by the route choice here. And then like when I crossed this like a ridge, I just followed the contours more or less. Although I remember I lost a little bit of height, but it wasn't that bad. So then I just followed these contours. I basically ran around my control number 16, and I didn't have any issue to hit number 4, so you can speed it up now. Here is the other competitor, so that helped me or assured me that the control is here. And also around this time my calves, or actually it was not calves that were troubling me, it was this muscle that is on the side, on the outer side of your calves, and it started to hurt. I think I overtrained it a little bit, so it started to be very difficult for me to run because I was not able to fully pull up my feet. Anyways, control number 5 was sort of easy because both of us were heading to the same direction, and I also remembered this stone from one of the previous trainings here. I was at that time searching for it quite a while, so now I knew where it was. Control number 6. This is probably the biggest mistake in this training that I did. And first I started to just go straight and just follow the contour, and I was trying to get to that small path which goes around that fence area. But then I wasn't probably looking at the map properly, because I didn't notice that the control number 6 is at the top of that, like not a mountain, but of that slope or sort of a ridge. And after I like ran around this fence, and then there is this like greenish forest, this grown up. Now it's runnable forest, but before a couple of years it was non-runnable forest. So I decided to go downhill and straight to control number 6. And this was a mistake. I should have followed this vehicle road and get to the junction and then follow basically the hilltop down to control number 6. I wouldn't have to climb up. So this was definitely the bad decision, going down. Although I sort of I think I didn't have time to like rest my legs anyway, because I had to, you know, you still have to like put up your feet. So I was still you know, the muscles were getting more and more sore and aching more and more. So it just probably made my troubles worse. Other than that, I think like navigation wise I was okay. I did a good job here, but when I got to this vehicle road, I was like, oh man, you're so stupid, why have you ran down? So yeah, here when I saw this climb in front of me, I was like, ah, that will hurt. And it did, and it did. You will see that when I reached the control and when I was going to control number 7, I barely moved. I was just walking and, you know, like standing for a couple of seconds, because it was the pain was really unbearable. So now you can sort of speed it up, because I picked the right direction, got to the control, no issues, but then I was just standing there and resting as my legs were hurting, like in this occasion. To control number 7, I would say I decided to run straight. So I just took the bearing and somewhat around here I just started running more or less straight to control number 7. The greenish areas were pretty much runnable, so it didn't make much sense to me to run along the path to that vehicle road again. The only trouble was my legs here, so I was moving very slowly. And when I got to that vehicle road, again I sort of picked the bearing again to control number 7 and then just climbed up. So if you want, you can speed it up.
Foot on the gas, I like to get down. You think you know the crew, you get to know it now. I can do what I wanna on an island like no other. Feel the heat, cause you better, cause I'm not slowing down. Pedal to the metal, 4 wheels, 2 seats, 1 big pedal. Running real steady, 4 wheels, 2 seats, better be ready. Turn it up, I never been a quitter. Just know how to deliver. Speed it up, only one winner. No time for new beginners. You only get what you give. I'ma run it up to the day that I did. Hot wheels when I drift. Welcome to the summer where I'm sleepy slip. And when I zoom past, eyes on me, I'll be going too fast. You only get what you give. I'ma run it up to the day that I did. No time for new beginners. Foot on the gas, I like to get down. You think you know the crew, you get to know it now. I can do what I wanna on an island like no other. Feel the heat, cause you better, cause I'm not slowing down. Pedal to the metal, 4 wheels, 2 seats, 1 big pedal. Running real steady, 4 wheels, 2 seats, better be ready. Turn it up, I never been a quitter. Just know how to deliver. Speed it up, only one winner. No time for new beginners. You only get what you give. I'ma run it up to the day that I did. Hot wheels when I drift. Welcome to the summer where I'm sleepy slip. And when I zoom past, eyes on me, I'll be going too fast. You only get what you give. I'ma run it up to the day that I did. No time for new beginners. No time for new beginners. The way you do it, baby, it's on repeat. The bass line in my mind sounds like you and me. The way you drop it, your melody. Like butter bomb all the time, baby, play the beat.
So as you noticed, I had some trouble like searching for the control. It was a little bit hard for me to actually properly read the contours there and to distinguish which hill or which valley is the right one. And again, I was really slow in going up because my feet not my feet, my legs really hurt. Also, here I didn't really want to go down too much. I wanted to keep the contour where I am at right now. But as my legs hurt, I wasn't like able to really keep at this contour. I had to climb down. I wasn't stable, or my legs were not able to stabilize me, let's say. So it was terrible. I was feeling terrible at this place, at this point, but I sort of knew where approximately I am. I was able to read that map quite good, and when I was closing and getting closer to the control, I started to regain the height. I started to go straight to control number 8, and I was actually still a little bit faster than the other guy who is right now probably somewhere behind me. And yeah, so you can now skip it. I think I could have climbed a little bit sooner, but it wasn't that bad. It was okay. And also, when I was climbing up, I noticed my control number 9. So when I was heading from 8 to 9, I already sort of knew the direction, because the control was visible. I think you can see it as well now. Probably it's a little bit to my left, I think, or just right in front of me, I'm not sure. So here again I just took the bearing, but as I said, I sort of knew where the control is, because I noticed it from afar, so it was easy. The biggest hurdle here were my legs and all the branches that I have to, jump over, and it was not possible because it was hurting. Control number 10, as you can see, it's like ending of some valley, or top of a valley, I don't know, sort of between these two small hills or knolls, and it was pretty clear now, let's say. When I looked in that direction, I sort of knew it will be somewhat in front of me here, so it was just a matter of getting there. And also I noticed these other runners going for that control, or aiming for that control, so that helped me up as well. And as I was blocked by by the pain in my legs, I wasn't really rushing, so I didn't do any mistake here, fortunately. Control number 11, that is, let's say, sort of a well-known control in this area, so I knew where to run. But the hole or the depression, it's pretty deep, so the control wasn't really visible, and I didn't, because these branches were in front of me here, I had to go around them, and then I didn't pick the proper bearing, probably. So I was looking for the control a bit. It wasn't like I didn't hit the control straight away, and maybe I was distracted by these other runners, I don't know. As you can see, I'm trying to follow them, but I instinctively knew that the control is not on my right side. I knew that it must be on the left, so then I went to the left. Now the control is in front of me, I just didn't see it, right? So yeah, so a little bit of time loss here. To control number 12, yeah, here I climb to the road, get to the point where there is where the fence starts, and from there I basically ran straight up to control number 12. That was easy here. You can speed it up. So control number 12 done. Control number 13, well, I picked the bearing and just ran straight according to the bearing. It seemed that if I go and follow the bearing and the contour, basically I should get to that path, or maybe a vehicle path, road, and then if I just follow the contour and basically follow the ridge, I should get to control 13. The only issue I had there was this vegetation boundary, and to me it looked like some sort of more dense forest, so I was a little bit confused by the really thick and non-runnable forest that is between control 13 and 14, and I was thinking, is that what I'm seeing there or not? So that confusion slowed me down. I should not have been so afraid, and I should have just followed the bearing or the ridge here straight to control number 13. Here I stopped and just walked, and I was looking down the slope, trying to guess where am I. So yeah, I lost couple seconds here. I think it was not that necessary, but since I didn't see the depression here, I decided just to follow the ridge, and that was a good decision. I found it. Yeah, go ahead and you can speed it up. Okay, now my pain in the legs sort of got to a level when I was able to run at least a little. It still wasn't pleasant, but here I was just taking a bearing. It looked like sort of like I have to go, cross this non-runnable forest and then go straight, which I did, and yeah, it worked out. I didn't have any issue finding the control because there is this small valley, and I was able to pick it up. The only, maybe problem here, I lost couple of contours. I should have just keep going along that non-runnable forest uphill a little bit and not downhill. But so here I had to go back uphill a little bit, and basically from this point, I think I already saw this small, like something like a valley, and then there was this stream and the like the spring, let's say the beginning of it. So the control was visible. Um, I could have run there like sooner, let's say, but yeah, you see, it is what it is. Now, from control number 14 to 15, obviously I wanted to go straight in between those non-runnable forests, but somewhat I didn't get the direction or the bearing well. Maybe also, you know, as I was tired and I was looking for some easier way uphill, so I sort of deviated and then I came to the corner of that first non-runnable forest. So there I briefly stopped, re-evaluated my options, and I decided to go uphill and then, you know, to follow the original plan. Either way was probably good. And then basically I just sort of follow that like depression or this small valley along its like side. That basically led me to control number 15, and yeah, that was easy, let's say. Easy to pick up. It was somewhat leading me automatically to control 15, so you can go ahead, skip to control 15 or just speed it up. Yeah, here I am, control number 15. Again, my legs were pretty painful, so I wasn't able to run uphill. It was really really painful, and I was not able to run, so I just walked. If I'm running, it was just a few steps, but basically I knew where the control 16 is because I was running there before when I was going from control 3 to 4, so it was somewhat easy. Follow the bearing that I took, of course, but I knew that it will be right below this big or very steep slope, let's say, so it was easy. I'm not sure if the control was like the depression or if there was some knoll. It looks like yeah, it looks like the depression. so you can speed it up. And also this guy who overtook me helped, of course, to guide me to the direction of the control. Yeah, control 17, that was a tough one. I was like, there is no other way than just to climb up, right? Like going either way, I would have to climb up to the top, right? So I just decided to like follow this guy straight up. It was difficult, it was very steep, but it took me a minute, but I got up and then just followed the vegetation boundary basically, and then from the corner of these non-runnable forests I took a bearing and went straight to control 17. Control 18, I wanted to go straight, but probably I took the bearing wrongly again, and or somewhat I slipped when I was, skipping over the branches and, trying to avoid something. So here I went too much to the right. I should have gone straight left along that vegetation boundary. I somewhat missed that, and this part obviously slowed me down. I would have been faster. Not sure why I didn't go to the left more here. Whatever. Here it was difficult, mostly because of the branches, and also painful because of my legs. I had to raise my knees pretty high to, cross all the branches that were lying around. So here, this was a sort of a mistake. Around here, I realized that I'm at the wrong place. It's in this open forest, but not precisely as I wished I would be. So first I followed the vegetation boundary to get to this small path, and from here I somewhat took a bearing, but honestly I wasn't 100% sure where exactly am I. And again, I think I took the bearing like not precisely. Either because I didn't fold my map properly or whatnot. I don't know. But generally the direction was okay. I wasn't deviating that much. So here at some point I even noticed that there are these small green patches of like small young trees. So I was like, probably I'm here. That's this point. So I just followed this direction, and then probably around this time I sort of noticed the control in the distance. So at this point I probably had good direction, because I either saw the control or I saw someone at the control there. So now I'm just slow because my legs were hurting. And then obviously from this control to the finish, it was easy. So yeah, it didn't there is nothing to add to this. The clearing was like visible, so I just got to the edge of the clearing and followed that till to the finish. I hope you learned something today. I think namely the mistake from control number 7 to 8, that was a good learning opportunity, I think. And have a good day. See you at the next recording. Bye.
Hlavně by tam už nic nebylo.
Čau. Můželi nohy.
Můželi ty nohy?
No tady tyhle ty svaly na obou nohách.
Jsi trénovaný.